Shop at the Eden's Plaza. CLTV's Anne-Marie Kirby gives us the mom's version of Tuesday's events.
Lisa Beth Rolk says her newborn baby gave her quite a jolt. It started Tuesday evening when she was driving home from work.
At the time I had a little bit of pain on my side. Didn't think I was in labor at all by then.
But the pain got worse, so Lisa Beth pulled into the Eden's Plaza in Wilmette and headed for the bathroom in Starbucks. At the same time, Tricia Monaco was coming in for a cup of coffee when she heard Lisa Beth screaming.
I said, "What's wrong?" And she said, "I'm having a baby."
It was truly amazing. It really was. Just unbelievable.
Starbucks employees Brian Tepps and Griffin Barron called 911 and got some towels.
At this stage, again, I'm thinking that I'm just going to be holding her hand, and when I lay her down, I see that the baby's head is probably 3/4 of the way out.
Then he pretty much just came right out. He was done. He was ready.
To hear the baby cry right in the beginning, Brian and I were just in shock and complete disbelief.
The entire situation just caught us off guard. It all happened so fast.
And Lisa Beth thought she had plenty of time. She was only 37 weeks pregnant when he decided to come into the world. The due date was September 10th. The paramedics arrived within minutes, and mom and baby were taken to Evanston Northwestern Healthcare, where everyone checked out okay. But the family was still kicking around a name.
One of the paramedics suggested Bucky for Starbucks, so we might have to give him a coffee-related middle name somehow.
While the baby seems to be on decaf mode right now, Mom says he was definitely born in the espresso lane. In Evanston, Anne-Marie Kirby, CLTV News.
We heard just wah, and all of a sudden there's a baby sitting, and Brian and I looked at each other and we were just in shock and amazement that the baby came that quickly.
The 7-pound, 10-ounce baby boy was born before paramedics could get there. The baby and mom did just fine.
She was on a stretcher. She's on her cell phone talking to her doctor. She's waving us, "Thanks, Starbucks."
No name yet for this baby who couldn't wait.
One of the paramedics suggested Bucky for Starbucks, so we can always take him there and say, "Right here."
Despite being born a month early, the mom says definitely appears that the baby appears to be a decaf baby because the child seems to be calm at this point. Doctors at Evanston Hospital say that the mom is very lucky that Monaco was here to help calm her and help deliver this baby. As far as Monaco, Starbucks employees say her next grande latte is on them. Reporting live from Winnetka, Kyung Law, CBS 2 News.
Oh, my goodness. Gave birth to a son at a Starbucks in Wilmette. Sky Ziskin reports it was a surprise delivery for everyone.
For being born in a coffee house 3 weeks early, this little guy acts nothing like a person cranked on caffeine.
He seems like a decaf drinker because he's been fairly calm, pretty mellow.
And amazingly, so was his mom, who went into labor so quickly she had to pull off the Eden's Expressway Tuesday night and ended up giving birth in this Wilmette Starbucks bathroom.
Then I got in the restroom and my water broke and his head appeared.
Starbucks regular Tricia Monaco heard Lisa Beth's cries for help, had the staff call 911, and got to the bathroom just in time.
She said, "Oh, Jesus." And I thought this was a prayer at first, and with that, the baby just came out.
Mother and son were taken by ambulance to Evanston Northwestern Hospital, where both were given clean bills of health and reunited with Dad, Tom Sellner, and big brother, Aiden.
I think because it happened so fast, I didn't have time to really be afraid. But I was relieved when I saw all the paramedics come in. That was just a bit of, okay, that's nice.
Mom and Dad haven't named their second son yet, but they are getting a few suggestions.
I thought Buck might be nice.
I like Joe. I think it's a little coffee-oriented.
One day, he'll be able to have one heck of a cup of Joe with this gift from Starbucks. Do free refills come with that?
I'm sure you didn't want to have it in the bathroom of Starbucks.
No, but there could have been worse places.
Sky Ziskin, Fox News, Chicago.
Due on September 10th, decided to arrive about 3 weeks early. Here's ABC 7's Frank Matthew.
The newborn baby boy is being called the espresso baby, and the reason is as simple as a cup of Joe. He was born about 5 last night at the Wilmette Starbucks in Eden's Plaza.
It sounds really goofy, but it was literally seconds.
Elizabeth Rolk says she was driving home from work and suddenly got that feeling. She went into the Starbucks for water, felt better, and left. But then...
So I went back into the Starbucks to use the restroom, and that's when he pretty much arrived.
Elizabeth Rolk, along with her husband Tom Sellner and son Aiden, told her story today at Evanston Hospital.
I called for help.
But just as Lisa Beth thought she was getting into latte trouble, along came Tricia Monaco. She walked into Starbucks and came to the rescue.
I said, open the door, and she did, and by God, she was having a baby.
Tricia yelled out, call 911. She placed towels on the floor and asked for divine assistance.
So I just took a second to think what prayer I could say, and with that, you know, she screamed out, and I had my hands down, and the baby just was born.
There is still no name for the baby boy, but suggestions of Joe and Buck have already been rejected, and there are lots of stupid questions.
When he gets older, you're going to dress him in cappuccinos?
Right.
It's one of those stories that's good from the very first to the very last drop. Frank Matthey, ABC 7 News.
You know, if it's